Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So like it says in the title, was sick last week. I don't know if I had the flu or what. Jeremy tested positive for strep. We thought it was COVID. The doctor thought it was COVID, but all tests said nope, it's strep. I don't know what I had. It wasn't strep though. I was mainly just like super tired. So it was pretty messy here just because I don't clean up very well when I'm sick. Apparently I don't clean up very well when I'm not sick, but I really don't know anybody that cleans up well when they're sick. So this is me just trying to get everything back together on Saturday after going through all of that. It was a pretty rough week with work, sick, all that. The kids were great. The kids were fine. They had a little bit of something a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if we just got it at the end. But anyway, so my goal here was to get everything pretty much disinfected and washed. So that's what I was going for. You don't really see a lot of the disinfecting on here just because it wasn't Lysoling stuff. It's, there's only so much of that you can show. So I washed all the blankets. That was a big thing. I don't know if that's too much information or not, but sweating was my biggest thing at night. Like that's when I was really struggling, was just getting so hot I couldn't stand it. But anyway, so I pulled all the covers off of here and washed them. And you know what's crazy is Harry just usually kind of hangs out in one spot. I don't know how the hair gets everywhere, and it's all covered. So it like blows my mind. I guess it's just in the air. If you've got dogs, that's just what's going to happen. And with the black couch, it really does show absolutely everything. I do love this couch. I don't regret buying it. I would not buy a dark couch like this again, though. So I don't know. I guess I always have it in my mind that like lighter colors are going to show more dirt, but really the darker colors do. I guess kind of the same with like vehicles too. Like I've got a little Honda CRV and it's black and it shows dirt so bad. But anyway, so here I am just kind of cleaning my couch, doing my process, the Gypsy Love method where, do the little scraper, then I do the vacuum, and then I'm going to go over it with a rag that's been soaked in hot water and penalin. And for those of you, somebody asked in the comments last week, it is called penalin. I find it at the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree, Walmart. Most of the time it's on the bottom shelf though. I usually have to kind of look for it if I go to Walmart. It's not, I think it's a pretty common product, but I don't know though. That's just because a lot of people on YouTube that I watch use it. So I love the smell. It's such a good smell. If you're not into strong smells, I wouldn't recommend it, but I really like it. It doesn't have that normal cleaner scent to it like Lysol and Pine Sol and all that, all the sols. It's got the lin, the penalin. I don't think that's how you say it, but that's how I say it. But anyway, I am feeling much better. So glad to report that. So Joe came in here and he wanted to mop. He loves to mop. So that's what I let him do. I got in here, swept this up. So I was trying to, I normally have to do little tricks and tips and all that stuff for myself when I'm cleaning. In this case, I was focusing on the living room because I was starting to get really tired. This day, it did catch up with me. I felt so good Saturday morning. We went to Joe's basketball game and it was great. This team has been undefeated this season. And it was good. We had a really good morning, got home and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get so much done. And then that sleepiness like hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, well, I at least have to get something finished. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to finish the whole living room. And I was like, I'm going to have it all together so I can lay down in here and take a nap. And then when I wake up, I'll, get going again. Fortunately, after I took a nap, Joe and I both napped. I felt great and I got up and I did get to finish more of the house. I was really afraid after I laid down that I was going to end up being groggy the rest of the day, but I didn't have a choice at that point. I knew I really needed to rest so I could feel better Monday. Y'all see me fussing at Harry. Like, he never comes over there in that corner, and he jumped right over there in there, so I made him go back to his little section of the couch. There's my little JoJo. So he does pretty well, and he does really well with throwing trash away. I don't know why that's his thing. I'm not going to complain. You know what? I'm not even going to try to pick it apart. I'm just glad that he throws his trash away. He's not good about picking up his stuff. I do have to constantly fuss at him over that. But he's a kid. He's a little boy. They do that stuff. So that's fine. That's what mommies are for, right? To politely remind them to put it back. All right. So y'all see me doing the mopping. So I think it was Tuesday. I came home from work and it was my fault. And y'all, Harry had ripped open a bag of trash. I had meant to take it out with me to the can on my way to the car, and I was just feeling so out of it, I just didn't think about it. I left that bag of trash out, and when I came home, it was everywhere. So yes, y'all can see my clothes have changed. This was after my little nappy nap, and I say little, I mean like 2 hours, but Joe and I both enjoyed it, so he likes to nap too. Even at 7, he's still a napper. All right, so we're getting the kitchen. I have gotten back to, it's Tuesday evening when I'm doing this, so I'm like bragging that I've done this all week, but I have kept up with my 10-minute tidying. I did it Sunday, Monday, and I did it this evening before I sat down to do my little voiceover. I'm just kind of putting the kitchen back together. I don't know if it was this day I made pepperoni rolls or not. I don't know, but I've made a huge mess of the kitchen. I'm just putting everything back together, put it where it goes. Oh, and if you guys can see in the corner, I got a new refrigerator. So if y'all saw my last video, you saw the huge burn mark on the floor from the old refrigerator. I had it hauled off and got a new one. I did not go with stainless steel. It was in my price range, but I love the way a stainless steel refrigerator looks, but I had to be practical about this. Y'all know daily upkeep is not my strong suit, and I can't stand fingerprints on a I just can't stand fingerprints. I can't stand like a mirror that's got fingerprints on it, anything like smudgy like that. A lot of times I will just keep my blinds down or my curtains drawn, so just to avoid that. And like my mirror in my bathroom, it's awful with like, when Joe brushes his teeth and stuff, but I do well to keep up with that. So anyway, I did not get the stainless steel. I stuck with just the black refrigerator. I really like the way it looks. I know it's not as sharp looking as the stainless steel ones, but honestly, I would rather that than a smudgy stainless, a smudgy looking refrigerator. And I bought one of the smudge proof ones, or the supposed finger proof. I don't know if I just didn't get a good enough one last time. In the double wide, that's what we have. It is not smudge proof at all, and it scratches pretty easily. And it was a fairly nice refrigerator, so I expected it to stand up a little bit longer, or be a little bit tougher. Now, granted, when all the kids were still at home, they were all pretty rough on stuff, so some of the wear and tear is to be expected, but not to the level that one is. And it does not matter what you do to put on there. There's always fingerprints, always smudges. It seems like it almost shows it more, so I just didn't want to go that route. And I'm very, very happy with this refrigerator. And I think, again, that's one of the things I really like about a single wide is it just feels better to go more simple, and not that a stainless steel appliance is fancy or over the top or anything. I don't think they are at all. I think they're very sharp looking, but it just kind of suits it. It fits better in here just to kind of keep it simple like that. So anyway, so here I am just doing dishes. I had quite a few. I think literally every dish in the trailer was dirty this day. It was terrible because, like I said, I didn't do anything last week as far as cleaning went. Not a bit. I would get home and just crash. It was exhausting. Nobody did karate last week. We didn't do church. Everybody was just worn out, pooped.
Start to wiggle it back and forth.
Joe wanted me to keep that with the sound. He thought you guys would enjoy it because it was so satisfying, as y'all heard him say. So you're not going to see this whole video, this whole section, because it cut off. And again, this was after I changed my clothes again because I'd taken a shower and was getting ready to work out. Or no, I don't know. I'd already worked out, so yeah. Anyway, the video cuts off, but I was just mopping my floor. I kind of like to, I definitely like to sweep and vacuum and, then mop. So Lulu's blind. If you guys didn't know that, that's why she's wandering around trying to figure out what's going on. And again, if you don't know, this floor is going to be replaced. I'm just not sure when. I'm trying to figure out exactly which flooring I want. I'm going to try and match the living room and go all the way through the house. But, it's a process. Welcome to the world's smallest shower. This was the only way I could film this. That is the Pink Stuff shower bathroom thing. It actually did really well. I was very pleased with this method. Even this little crappy scrubber thing did pretty well too. So again, these things just don't have a lot of power. I don't think it would matter if you plugged it in the wall or not. A drill brush is just, which is what this is trying to be, a fancy drill brush. And I should have just stuck with that. But I'm not disappointed. I would have wanted to try it anyway. So this bathroom had a lot of soap scum and stuff in it. It's really hard to see it though, because it's got like that grayish tint to it, I guess, so you can't quite see through here. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. But I went over the whole thing and then went over it with a rag, and it cleaned up really nicely. There were a couple spots I missed just because I couldn't see, but I thought you guys would enjoy this angle of it. So I'm going to end the video with me folding clothes because that's how I used to do my older videos. I want to just thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making it possible for me to make these videos. It really helps keep me motivated to clean, because I know I've said it before, but it really is true. If I didn't make these videos, my house wouldn't get cleaned. Again, this is like the biggest trick I pull on myself is I make cleaning fun for myself because I get to make videos. It's not that I necessarily enjoy cleaning so much. It just helps. Oh, just a little side note. What's going on in here? I was trying to clear off the bed. I had cleaned a whole bunch of clothes throughout the week, but I didn't put them up, and I really needed to wash my covers. So I was trying to get underneath the bed. This was another trick I'd pulled on myself. I was trying to go to sleep, but I had to wash everything first. So got all the clothes up, and then I washed the covers. All right. So anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.